One of the best ways to protect your money is to be cautious when using payment processing apps like PayPal, Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. There's nothing worse than losing your hard-earned money to some scammer that could be 5,000 miles away. They say that cash is king. Not many of us carry cash around anymore. Instead, we use peer-to-peer payment apps such as PayPal and Venmo, Cash App, and Zelle. And what it does is it gives the convenience of cash right from our mobile phones. But what happens when something goes wrong, like some sort of a scam? Could your hard-earned money be at risk? Would that put you in a financial crisis? Here are some simple steps that you could do right now to protect your electronic payments. The main risk in using a payment processing app is that you have no recourse in getting your money back if you send money to a scammer, the wrong person, or even the wrong amount of money because of a simple typo. Last year alone, the Federal Trade Commission said that there were more than 70,000 reports of fraud and $130 million in losses from mobile payment apps. As a direct result, these payment apps are under fire from consumer advocates demanding protection from fraud and even user error. One of the best ways to protect your payments using these apps is to link your credit card to the app and fund your payments through the credit card. When you do that, you can benefit from the same purchase protection that your credit card company offers. Now, it might not be free though, but as many of these apps do sometimes charge, around a 3% fee when you use your credit card. But the point is that you're protected against fraud or even a mistake. If you do choose to keep your payments app linked to your bank account, there is a word of caution that I want to give you. If you're going to be using your payment app for things like sending money to people that you don't know, you must be very careful and very cautious because you have no way to get that money back if something goes wrong. That could be very costly to you. For example, let's say that you send $100 to a friend, but you accidentally misspell their account name or their username by one letter. You may never get that $100 back. Companies like Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, and Zelle all said keeping users informed and educated and even protecting them from fraud is their top priority. The best thing you could do is educate yourself and put safeguards in place to prevent a major inconvenience like losing $100 to a scammer or even due to a simple accidental mistake. One of the best things you can do is to double check that you're sending money to the right person. Some of these payment processing apps will have you confirm the last four of their phone number just to confirm that you're sending the money to the right person. I know that Venmo does that whenever you're sending money to someone for the first time. Another thing you could do is don't use payment app services for business purposes, although you could technically do that and get away with it. But what you need to do is look instead for a payment processing app created for business users, like Square Cash for business or traditional PayPal account used for business, but not its friends and family option, which offers fraud protection only in certain circumstances. Another thing you could do is keep your app up to date. It's important to update your app's firmware and software update anytime that it is available because the payment processing app that you're using might put additional safeguards in place, and the only way for you to receive those additional safeguards is by simply updating your app in a timely manner. With credit cards, you may be protected in the case of fraud or a payment made in error. Payment apps generally offer little to no protection against scams where you pay for an item like a concert ticket but never actually receive it. Some of these apps will mediate if you accidentally pay the wrong person but may not reimburse you directly. For these reasons, it's key to use payment apps only with people that you know and trust. Here are a few recommendations to safeguard your money. Now, if anything should go wrong, If you feel that you might have been scammed or you accidentally sent money to the wrong person, immediately alert the payment processing application that you used. Contact them through their customer service portal. Let them know what happened. That way, if there's a possibility of them freezing or stopping that payment, you might be able to save your money. Another thing you can do is check your bank to see if you are protected if you use a debit card with PayPal, Cash App, Venmo, and any other payment processing app. Sometimes if you connect your debit card with a payment processing app, you will be protected against fraud. And remember this, your money is important to you, and you don't want to lose your precious cash to a scammer or even some sort of a typo. You earn that money. It is your hard-earned cash that you earned, and you don't want to accidentally send it to the wrong person or get scammed by someone. Now, what I want you to do at this point is to go ahead and watch this video that YouTube suggests that's available on your screen.